Hello, this is the first video clip for the course DBA 6103 Global Management and Future Organization. This course will be divided into two main parts. The first part will discuss about the concept, principle, and theories in management. And the second part, we will discuss on how to set up an organization. But in this course, we give more emphasis on modern future organization. So we will try to look ahead for the better one for an organization in the future. Okay. For the first clip, there might be divided into 2, 3, or 4 clips because I would not want to make each clip too long. It is really difficult to upload up to Google or to other video center. Okay. So in this first clip, I will concentrate on the concept of management. There are two words that are very confused among educators or academicians and students, and even general people, the public. The first one is administration, and the second one is management. Now, think in yourself, by yourself, what is different between administration and management? Now, you may pause your video for you to think and then turn it on again. Okay. Administration and management are actually at different levels. Administration mostly means the controlling or governing by a body, which in university system called university trustee or university council or university board, which is the big committee to overlook the operation of an organization. So when we talk about administration, what would the university council or the board of trustees do? What do they do? First, they create the ideology of the organization. You see, ideology means the full picture, the ultimate condition, the most perfect situation that the university, the college, or company, or entrepreneurship need to achieve. So the word ideology is really important for both individual like myself, yourself, need to have ideology. Now, any of you, do you have any ideology of your own? Okay, write it down. We can share that later on. Okay, what is your ideology? I have my own ideology also. Okay. Now, the second point about ideology is the first point is what it is. Okay, what is your or my ideology? Now, the second point about ideology is what does it comprise? Ideology comprises four things. First, philosophy. Your philosophy, my philosophy. If it's an organization, we call corporate philosophy. Now, what is philosophy? Philosophy is the concept, guidelines based on our belief, core values, and moral recognition by an organization or an individual. So the statement of philosophy must reflect what you want to achieve. The statement of philosophy must bring forth the perfection according to ideology. For example, some airlines, okay, the perfection, the ideology of that airline is to provide the service, the best service to their customers, as if their customers were their lovers, their father, their parents, brother, sister, or relatives. Okay, that's the perfection. So if that airline treat their customers with love, with tenderness, and the wish to make customers happy, I'm sure that will fulfill their ideology. Okay, so that airline should set up some philosophy, some corporate philosophy of their own. For example, we adhere the statement of philosophy maybe we adhere the belief in providing the best service to our customers as if they were our beloved relatives, parents, sisters, uncles, aunties, nieces, nephews, and so forth. Okay. So the statement of philosophy need not be very short. It need to be perfect statements. Okay. So number two, element number two of the ideology, second to philosophy is mission. MISSION, mission. Mission means the ultimate task, the ultimate goal you need to achieve. Usually, according to Professor Peter Drucker, they should comprise four characteristics. Okay, the statement of mission. First, it must reflect philosophy. For example, that airline with the statement of philosophy that they would like to provide the most gentle services to the customers as if they are their beloved relatives. So The mission of this airline may be such as love you as big as the sky. Okay. Love you as if as large as the sky. Or they may say smooth as silk, because they provide very gentle service. They compare the gentle service as silk, because silk is very smooth when you touch it. So the mission of that airline would be smooth as silk. This is the first one, characteristic. Reflects. The statement of mission must reflect the statement of philosophy. Second, the statement of mission must be simple enough for the general public to understand, without having to turn on the dictionary or any explanation. Now, when you look at that airline's statement of mission, love you as much as the sky, or smooth as silk, and then you ask your grandmother, hey grandma, what do you understand? Smooth as silk, love you as much as the sky. And if your grandma answered the question correctly, that means that statement of mission is right, is correct, is suitable. Okay. It's number 2, okay? Number 3, the characteristic of the statement of mission must be precise, short, not too long. Professor Drucker suggests that it should not be more than 25 words in English, okay? But in Thai or in Chinese, may be different. Okay, number 3. Number 4, I think it's really important also. Easy to remember. The statement of mission must be easy to remember. Meaning, when they have looked at it once, they get it right away. Smooth as silk. Very easy. How many words? Smooth as silk, 3 words. รักคุณเท่าฟ้า right? Love you as much as the sky. 4 words, okay? And it must be able to put on in front of your polo shirt at the back, you see? So you can use it as the banner. So the statement of mission can be used as the banner. So I'll review again. The second component of ideology is mission. Missions must be, first, simple. Second, first, reflect the philosophy. Second, simple enough for everyone to understand. Third, not too long. Should not be more than 20 or 25 words. Last one is easy to remember. Okay. Now the third component of the ideology is vision. Now, what do you understand the term vision? Think about it. Okay, you may pause this video and write it down. What is vision? 1 or 2 minutes, okay? And then you turn it on again later. Okay, the term, the word vision, video, or something like it means I see. Video is the Latin word, it means I see. So vision, it means what I see. Actually, vision is defined as the image of success, the guiding image of success. When your employees, your staff read it, meaning they see the image, the picture of success, they feel motivated to work very hard, to drive, to run, to raise the organization up to the ideology, up to the top of the mountain. See, in Thailand we have a resort up. It really must look like the bear. It's what we call Pu Kadung, Bear Mountain, but it takes you about 4 kilometers to climb up to the top of that Pu Kadung, Bear Mountain. Okay, that's the ideology. When you went up there, you see many beautiful things. The weather is really cool. You can see the pine trees, similar to what you see in northern part of China. Okay, but in Thailand you don't see that kind of pine trees. Okay, but you see that on the Pu Kadung or the Bear Mountain. So when you want to persuade your friends to go to Pu Kadung, to go up to Bear Mountain, you need to show them photographs of beautiful things up there. You see, not only one photograph, but 3, 2, or 4. So the images of success or the statement of vision must be more than one statement. But you can see in Thailand, or no, in China, when they say vision, in Thai, Visayyatat, but most Thai people say Visayyatat, which doesn't mean anything. Visayyatat, Visay, this term means the range, the distance you can see. Tasana, it means vision, or pictures you can see in the certain range in the future. Thai people usually say Visayyatat, but actually the right pronunciation should be Visayyatat. Is Pali language, and Pali language belongs to Thailand, not from India. Sanskrit belongs to India, but now most academicians blind them Pali and Sanskrit came from India. That's not correct. Pali belongs to the land of Siam, Cambodia, Laos, Burma, but Sanskrit belongs to Indian people, and it taking place long, many thousand years after Pali. Okay, so vision must contain more than one item, must reflect the mission and reflect the statement of philosophy. Now, the fourth component of ideology is commitment. In Thai, called Panthakit. Pantha means to buy you. Kit means affairs, or the work or the job you were forced, you were made, you were committed to perform in order to achieve the visions, to achieve the missions, and to achieve the philosophy. When you can achieve philosophy, mission, vision, and commitment, your organization will ultimately become perfect, become full achievement. Okay. So this is the first one of the duty of administrators. So administration will not use their hand to do things, but use their mind and their brain to foresee the future, to establish philosophy comprising, to establish ideology comprising philosophy, mission, visions, and commitments. Okay. Now, the second thing they have to do, first they set up ideology. Second, they have to set up goals. Goals will be the future path of what they want to bring the organization to succeed. See? And of the goals, the third one, policies. They have to set up the policies. Now, what does the word policies mean? It came from the term police. It means power. Policies. It means the statement that the employees need to follow, need to accomplish. They cannot avoid it. If they set up some policy and you cannot achieve it, you are at fault. You may be dismissed, you see. So policies, in Thai, they use the term นโยบาย นโยบาย come from นัยะ it means important, plus อุบาย it means trick. So actually the word นโยบาย it does not reflect the meaning of policies in English. This is a confusion between the native people try to create their own terminologies and to compare it to other language, to English, for example. See, policies, it means the compulsory task that the organization need to accomplish. But นโยบาย in Thailand, I don't know in Chinese. นโยบาย in Thailand, it means the tricks you want your employees to accomplish. The meaning is different. Anyway, when we talk about นโยบาย in Thai or policies in English, it means it must comprise statements to display or to show the employees what they have to perform in order to fulfill the commitment, in order to get successful outcomes. Okay. Now, we talk about administrations. First, ideology, comprising philosophy, mission, vision, commitment. Second, goals of organization. Third, policies. Now, the fourth one is how to achieve the policy, how you can manage to make policies realized, or how you can realize the policy. This term is called measure. Policy followed by measure. Policy is what to do, and measures how to do. See? So the fourth one is measures. In Thai it's called มาตรการ Okay. Now after you have policies and measures. The fifth one, which is very important, you need to make plan. You need to make plan so that you will be able to achieve policies, goals, and ideology. See. So when you want to make plan, there are at least 3 levels of planning in here. First is long-term plan, 5 years, 10 years. Before this, they make it 20 years or 15 years. But nowadays, I think if you make any long plan, it's up to your vision, your sight, whether you can look long enough in the future. Because nowadays technology changes very fast, very rapidly, right? If you don't know that in the future there will be something that you didn't expect, for example, some 30 or 40 years ago, we would never expect to have anything such as internet in this world. We would not expect to have telephone calling, mobile phone or cellular phone or tablets, whatever. We never expect that. And we never expect that the memory card, SD card you put into your mobile phone may be capable of putting 128 terabytes of information. You see, you never expect that. So meaning that in the future, education will be on your palm. That's I told you. OPE model. OPE, on palm education. So you look in here. The future will be offline, not online. 60 or 70% of information will come from offline. Whereas online is for you to send your assignment, to chat with your friends, or to discuss with your friends. Offline will be the permanent storage of information. So we call offline center, not online center. Google's, Baidu, or whatsoever in your country, right? Online center. And then you set up in the evening, at night you were sleeping, the machine is downloading the information, the videotape, so on and so forth, down here. So without internet, you can still browse in your palm to get information. So things change. So if you make the long plan too long, you will miss this thing. Because mostly people would have the so-called mindset, their own mindset. For example, education in the world now try to compete to Western style of education. Whereas now, myself, Thai educator, try to convince my colleagues in Thailand, stop following the West. Why you have to create the curriculum in the same way as the American people do or the English or European people do? You know that Thailand is 8,000 years history. Thailand or Siam meaning the sacred land, the holy land. It has 8,000 years history. And similar to China. China is also 7,500 or 8,000 years, the same. But how about the West? The most 1,000 years. Why do we Why do we condemn ourselves that we have nothing good? Why don't we think that some good ideas they are enjoying in the West now might have come from the East? I read a book on the year 1314, Da Vinci. Get some idea from China. There's a book as thick as this. See. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when you make plan, you have to understand that your mind must be very clear from mindset. I call it old normal. You have to have the new normal way of doing your planning, long range plan, and then operation plan. You bring the long term to be short term. I'm sorry, long term, short term, and then operation plan, which is usually year plan or annual plan. Okay, let me tell you the difference again between the administration and management. Administration, the person form up in the name of the board of the company or the board of trustees, universal council, to lay down the ideology comprising philosophy, mission, vision, and mission. And then ideology, goals of the corporation or organization, then policies, then measures to accomplish the policies, then making planning. Okay. This is the role of administrators. And then who take all of this to do? There will be a group of people who shall be appointed by these administrators to manage the organization. So this group is called manager, to do the management. Okay. So what we are talking now, this course talking about global management and future organization. But I give you the idea that administrators should be the one who oversee the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling all of the business of the organization. And then the person who were appointed to make it happen would be called chief executive officers or managing directors or managers. Okay, so managers are those who make things happen. Okay, directors, managers are those who make it success, make it happen by making use of other people's. Okay, this is my first clip. It's already half an hour. I will stop here, and then the second clip will give concentration on the term management. Thank you for viewing or listening. 谢谢，再见。